Good day and welcome back to the course Basics of Computer Science and Information Systems. I will continue with Module 2 where we started with information and we talked about data in the previous video and the different classification of data, and also when you process data it becomes information. We also talked about some characteristics of information that makes it valuable, and from this video we will look more into uh, information system. But first, what actually, what is the value of information in itself with all the characteristics that we've mentioned? And for example, with valuable information, you can make some concrete decisions, especially in any areas of life. And that applies to things like investment, management, coaching, even in your normal homes. The end is that you want to be able to achieve your goal or purpose, or attain whatever thing you need based on your decision making. And to be able to make a good decision, you need the right set of information to do that. And one thing information contributes to is how efficient and effective you are in doing the tasks that you want to do, or in following a way of working or processes which you would like to do. And in a situation where you would like to get the best performance, having information that is valuable, that is correct, can help you be more efficient and effective in achieving the best performance. So when you look at the tasks to be done and you look at your processes and you want to optimize them, and you also want to make decisions in your team or group, there are a number of things you need to take into account when making that decision as to what do I want, with whom, when do I want that, and how. And asking those questions, you start looking for information like in the what kind of strategy, tactics, or operational related stuff that I want in terms of tasks. Who are the people that I need to be doing these things with? And is it based on individual or collective or both? And how should I do it? Information based or just by intuition or a combination of both. And when, which is proactive or wait until provoked or what we call reactive. And these are important aspects that of information, and that really helps you when you know what you need to do. And that tells you how valuable information can be. So that takes us to the next level, which is information system. So you have data processed to be information, but information system is, a lot more than data and the information in itself. It combines not only information, but a set of other components. So that's why it's called an integrated set of components, which means it's a combination of things, people, and many other things, which we will look at in the coming slides. And the idea is that it collects that information or data, stores it, processes the data, and then provide you information and used in a way that you have some knowledge about what that data tells you, and then also what kind of products or services that can lead to. And one thing about the information system is that it has a way of telling you, okay, now that you see what you want to see, does it fit? And if not, can you change some things, for example, in how you do things? So basically an information system would have an input, which is the raw data or the facts, which is processed and it becomes information which can be stored, and an output, which is the result or the outcome. And based on the output, you can feedback that into what you do next in that system to get a better processing and output. And this is similar to what is described here. And an example is shown a little bit here about the input, the processing part, and the output. And if we move to the next slide, this is emphasizing on the input, which is about gathering or capturing raw data, processing it and transforming the data into useful outcome, store that information somewhere that is retrievable or you can get it later to transmit, or you can display that information or show it in form of reports or graphs or records, and you can also use that as a feedback for later on to the input, how you want to capture data and then process it to get a better outcome. And this is just an analogy of how it also works with some raw data like records, budgets, and if you process that, it becomes information in terms of reports that are analyzed, and you can interpret it to be able to make decision. And based on the decision, you can make some changes as feedback into your real data and make a better processing and decision at the end. So basically, these are the things that we want to talk about in this video. And in the next video, we'll continue with the other part of this topic. Thank you and see you.